stumbled upon something really good with that.
Yeah, it sounds like you did. I can, I can tell the passion and can feel the excitement that's,
Oh yeah.
upon you, and it's really amazing because when you do finish this, we're going to be really interested in promoting it as well, and because I guess it's our story, and we need more. Our kids. I think one of the things they suffer is they don't know, history. We was almost ignorant of it,
Right.
and you just imagine our kids and even our grandkids that not gonna know a vital part of American history, and that's why Black history is important. I feel it should be incorporated with regular history, but that's probably not going to happen in our lifetime. But at least, just give them the time to, hey, this is important. This is us. This is we. We've been a part of this nation from the get go, and it wasn't God's plan or His will that we came under the circumstances. But yet, and all of that, He called us to prosper, and we got a story to tell. And we need authors like you to get that out.
Oh yeah. I'm just God. I'm just God inspired. I mean, the thoughts, everything, and I just really I want to get finished. But I want people to read that, but I want you to be talking about it. This is something that you read over the weekend and you're talking about it all week long. I mean, it's my baby. I've been really just put a lot into it. I really do.
Amen. And I got a couple of avid readers in our family. They love the different novels by the Black authors, and something like this, I'm sure, they would pick it up and like you said, just, get into it or be absorbed in it, and all of these things. And once again, let's go back to your website. Now, if people, your schedule, how would they, I know you go around and you may probably pretty busy, but, how can they contact you?
On my website, I actually Group M7. They have a web email that they can contact me through that on the website. It's like if you want me to speak at an engagement for you, it's on my contact page actually, and you can contact me through that email, and it pops up on my phone or on the computer, wherever I'm at.
Okay, then, and that website once again, www.DeCarlton Wooten, excuse me, DeCarltonWooten.com. And like I said, once you go there, it's a beautiful page with the beautiful picture of this tree. I ain't, it ain't in color, but anyway, it's the pictures even, it speaks about that era. You see that old house and
I've got some more coming too.
Amen.
I'll tell you what, I'm about to plant my own cotton for a few pictures. I really am, but I think the pictures are gonna say a lot, and I think I got a lot of that influence too from going back and researching and looking at the Depression age pictures, and it really just gives something to me. I'm like, wow, this says a lot. So yeah, I got some more coming.
Amen. And yeah, so I just love this house, and it's a small house, and was always a house full of kids, it seemed, and so much life and vigor was in those houses. And even when you go by them now, it kind of makes you sad because they've been there for probably since the Depression. And I guess one of the things I kind of learned in just kind of going along the different areas was the land that we once had. We had so much land and so many communities, and
now you're packed like this.
Yeah,
it's no more that country feel. You have to go to the country to get that country feel nowadays.
Yeah, I'm blessed that I'm out in the country area, but I'm just saying it was, like I said, we grew up, in the '60s and everything, and there was so many communities, just little areas where we was concentrated, and we had pretty much everything we thought that we needed, and integration came, and that's a whole nother subject. But yet in all of that, I'm kind of looking forward to it. And can they go to sites like Amazon and get your books also?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, we got the reader. They can download it. It's actually an ebook. They can download it to any reader that they have on their computer. Carry it with them on the phone. Carry it with you on the phone.
Okay, now explain to me about the ebook deal. I can't.
It's just the business has changed a lot. They're really not doing paper books. That's not a big deal anymore. That's what I read, and a quote unquote that it's going to electronic publishing, which is the ebooks, which is where you get your book, you download it to whatever reader or device that you have, and you're able to carry the book with you and download as many as you want. And they've got it set up real fancy with the bookmarks and libraries and stuff, and they're pushing that because it's more convenient to download a book than go to the store to buy a book. But mine are available like that also on eBay.
Amen. So you up with the technology, and like I said, I'm gonna have to get all in there because I got some things stirring and some things I really want to get out there, and I know the old way is gone, and yet still I gotta keep in contact with you on that. But like I said, it's on ebook. The book coming out, The Last Magnolia, 95% complete. And if you can't wait on the Last Magnolia, you can always go to Back to the River. And what's one of the short stories I'm curious that you have in this book?
I have one called Go Down Old Hannah. It's an old blues tune. I named it.
Yeah, okay, I remember seeing that on
I named it that, and it's like a little ghost story.
Go Down Old Hannah.
It's an old blues tune, but it's like a little ghost story.
Okay, then. And the music, I guess, also influenced you. Obviously, if you had the title of.
Yeah, if I'm not influenced by any other music in this world, it's Sam Lightning Hopkins. Now that's another discovery. God led me to that discovery, and I didn't know. Besides gospel and what I grew up with,
right?
Like gospel music, Sam Cooke and Mahalia Jackson, all that, I didn't really know what that was. And I've been hooked on Lightning Hopkins ever since.
Wow, I'm gonna have to check out Lightning. Yeah, okay, I see it. Lightning Hopkins. I'm gonna have to write that down. But in the midst of all this, and you said earlier that you saw a similar trend about what is happening today with our economy, and just share with us a little bit about that. And
it was basically like during the Depression, there was a lot of overspending, overspending and frivolous spending, and people don't pay attention to that until things start to go downhill, and everybody's scrambling at the same time. But back then, everybody's scrambling. They closed the banks, and the mom and pop store closed, and that was it. There wasn't any bailouts, man. There was no bailout.
Amen, and that's pretty accurate because there's a lot of overspending, and even with that, I just hear on the news, not to really get off the subject too far, but how much we owe other countries, and just imagine back then at least the debt was kind of self-contained, and now it's with the global economy and everything, it's just so the signs are there for another Great Depression, and it might be a good thing for us to read these books and at least find out what they did, and because to me I was just so amazed when I was growing up, and all the elders in our community, the stories they would tell us, and they would talk about those who was in the Depression. Then World War II, I guess, got us out of the Depression ultimately, but yet in all of that, still, it was just amazing, how, like I said, that bond, that family bond and community, and I guess that's where the African saying, it takes a village to raise a family, came, or whatever, and because we were all involved in one another's life, and, to know that there's authors out there that want to, somehow bring it back, and just to let people know that it's still possible, even in a technological age like today. And it's, this is really amazing. Last Magnolia. Once again, his website is www.DeCarltonWooten.com, and also, when you go to his webpage, it's all kind of information there about himself, the books, and like I said, you can't wait for the Last Magnolia.